right. Hi, and welcome to the Red World Podcast. How you doing today, Dana?
I'm pretty good. Thank you so much for having me. This is really fun. I'm
Yes,
excited.
yes, it's gonna be fun because the
I,
ladies they waiting for you.
I say I prepared zero. I know you sent me like prompt question. I didn't read that shit. So we
You'd rather have it as reality anyway. We
this is
want
like reality right now. This is no script, no nothing. This is just gonna be completely real because
right. We
I
want you
all
real
of
and
the
raw.
preparation I did for today was show up.
So, Dana, first thing I wanted to ask you today was, how did you get started into cosmetic tattooing?
How did I get into cosmetic tattooing?
Mm-hmm.
Long story, very, very, very long story short, is I've been a lot of people in my life. I started off in emergency medicine, like emergency medical services, so pre-hospital. I was an EMT, went to school, was a paramedic. I have four degrees, two undergrad, two associates, and I'm a med school dropout. So that was right before COVID, and I was bartending and trying to figure life out when the pandemic happened. And I had a friend who was doing this at the same time that I was thinking that I don't need another expensive piece of paper that I'm not going to use.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I have no intentions of like paying that shit. So, um, I was like, let me get a trade. Baby, I went to school for a long time. I kicked school's ass. I'm a professional student. Like, I was teaching and I was taking classes. Like, I was doing all the things. I got myself into medical school on my first try. You know,
Woo-hoo.
like, I did my MCAT and got into my top choice med school first try. Like, I am good at school for nothing. For nothing to be bartending during a pandemic. Like, make it make sense, you
That
know?
you're right. You're right.
Get a trade now that the world is falling apart, so I can just work for myself and have a backup plan, something that is recession proof, something I can't get taken away from me due to somebody else's decisions and things. And so I had a friend in the
Mm-hmm.
restaurant that was doing this. And I was like, that looks fun. Because I was thinking I was going to be a welder or go do some roofing type trades. I'm like, I didn't realize that this was an option for a trade. And I've always been artistic. I've always been like very highly talented with music, like the visual arts and other fun things. And so I was like, let me try it. What do I have to lose? And so I saved a little bit of money, and this was my COVID project that turned into
COVID project, a big career.
my enterprise stuff.
Oh
I love
my,
it. I love
a
it here.
big enterprise at that.
I love it. It's like I'm very modest. Like I'm humble. You know what I mean? Like I don't have multiple studios nationwide doing all kinds. I'm just me. I'm a one woman show. If you email, I answer. If you call, is me. If you leave a message, I'm the one who listens. If you ask a question online, I'm the one who answers. You leave a review, it's me responding. You know what I mean? I don't have a team. Like everything that I do here, from printing the aftercare products, filling your soaps, and getting all of the inventory, all of the social media marketing, all of the dialogue back and forth, all the preparations for clients that are asking questions before or after those appointments. That's all me.
Wow, that's
You
a
know what
lot.
I mean? So I'm limited to, like, I can only be so big. I'm only one person.
Right, right, right. But I
Yeah.
understand what you're doing it though.
So, and keeping everything sterile and on time.
I love it. I freaking love it. I
Me
love to
too.
see it.
Me too.
Okay, because I know I've been there. Now, for the people who don't know what permanent makeup is, could you give us an overview of it?
Absolutely. So, cosmetic tattooing is a form of non-permanent tattoo. So when I say that, what I mean is contrary to like regular, like traditional body tattooing,
Huh?
that is going into the deep dermal layers of the skin that is meant to stay
Oh,
there, forever. Um, Cosmetic tattooing is considered semi-permanent.
okay.
Meaning there's a little bit of differences in the formulation of the pigments so that they don't have as intense color fastness. So they're not intended to live with you and on you for the remainder of your life. But also the layer of the skin of which we implant the pigments
Mhm.
is still in the basal layer of the epidermis. So over time, the idea is if implanted properly, they will fade true to tone, true to color, and you'll just have to get them touched up.
Okay.
Is that 100% true that they're non-permanent? No. There are some pigments and some dyes that can be used and layers and different methods that can be done, which cause the pigments to be implanted in for a longer term. But cosmetic tattooing in of itself is supposed to be a semi-permanent form of tattooing specifically to enhance your facial features, right? So we do eyebrows,
Uh-huh.
eyeliner, lip blushing, so adding pink to the lips, lip neutralization, which is applying complementary tones to dark toned lips to brighten them up.
Okay.
I do beauty marks,
I love
freckles.
freckles.
I do stretch mark revisions, so I can actually flatten stretch marks and
Uh-huh.
camouflage scars, as well as scalp micropigmentation, which is the application of tattoo pigments into the scalp, into the hairline and
Uh-huh.
beyond, that mimics your natural hair follicles so
See, that's a
that
good
the
question for that.
appearance,
I had,
yeah.
I was like, what if I lose my edges?
I'll let you ask your question then, because I was
No, no, I want you to keep going because I want to know about those edges. Because I know for a fact that got something to do with us when we wear the wigs and then the edges leave, right?
right. So when cosmetic tattooing is in increasing your appearance or enhancing your appearance
Mm-hmm.
via tattooing for a long-term makeup effect, right? So when we are talking about the scalp, what we're actually doing is reducing or eliminating the need for you to use fibers, sprays, and dyes to enhance the density, appearance of density on the scalp.
That's
So I actually tattoo in faux hair follicles so that it appears from the outside that you have a more full head of hair, which is great for traction alopecia, which you're talking about the edges. That's a very, very common. For
yeah.
my ladies, I'm running a promo show right now for my Edge SMP for all women.
Pocket.
Um, I did a full head today from a woman that was suffering just like traditional alopecia, where she had like the ring here and then like low density over the rest of her scalp, which is very thin. And so we did the full crown. Just regular male pattern baldness. We blend everything together so that you can go without a hat, go without a head covering, be able to jump in the water and not worry about those fibers staying in the water, not having to
Mm.
stain your pillows anymore.
Keeping
Things
it in
like
it,
that. So
it
I
make it look
actually
like the
do
wig,
like
even if
save
the
people
wig
time
fall
and
off, you still got it.
yes, increasing their quality of life and increasing people's self-image via tattoo. That's
Okay.
really what I'm doing is I'm here using my skills to help people feel better.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
And you always do, because when I leave, I feel great. Now
Thanks.
I do got a question though about the brows because I forgot which ones I got, but I know I think did I have the tattoo brows?
We did henna, babe.
We did Hannah. Okay,
We
so I
did
had
henna.
Hannah. That was the difference. No, because I did have a question for you from a couple of people that wanted to
Yes.
know
Okay.
about the brows. They wanted to know like what's the difference in between like threading, Hannah, and tattoo brows. Like which one is the best to you and your eyesight, or last the longest?
Those are two very different questions. See. So the
Ooh.
answer is I do threading as opposed to waxing.
Okay.
So in terms of like regular hair removal, I'll do like just threading and plucking, right? I don't use any wax in here. I have temporary brows and I have tattoo brows. Temporary brows are going to be the tint and the henna. The differences are tint is dye essentially, and henna is like organic powder. Okay. So
Okay.
the tint is going to be more of like a vibrant, we turn it out, we going out full beat brow. Like, let's do it, right? Like bold, we're here, we're showing up right now, brow. The henna is more, it's still bold, it's still vibrant, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little bit more natural. A
It just
little
look
bit
more
more
like your
natural, a
brow.
little bit more neutral toned, right? You still get the contrast. You still get a beautiful brow, which is not as vivid. And because of that, they last a little bit longer
Okay.
than the tint. Tint is about 7 to 10 days. Henna is about 10 to 14 days. I do
Okay.
have clients that come on a 3 week cycle because they are able to have their henna brows last than 3 weeks. So
Cool.
yes.
Woo.
So
On time.
those are the temporary options that I offer here. And then
Okay.
I do the tattoo brows, which is the ombre powder brow, and
Okay.
then the nano combo brow. Every single day, I get a phone call. Do you do microblading? And, and I have to say no, but I have a better option for you. I have a safer option for you that can get you the same result. Are you interested in learning more? And I'm able to educate every single call that comes in. And every single time I have that question is that nano brows
Uh-huh.
are the safer alternative to microblading.
Mm.
Microblading is just that. It's a micro small blade scalpel that cuts into your skin and rubs pigment inside.
Wow.
there are don't get me wrong, there are some marvelous, marvelous, wonderful artists that exist where their work is just exquisite. It's top of the line, mwah, chef's kiss. There are also people being mutilated with microblades, and they're few and far between, babe. And the risk
Really?
of hypertrophic scarring and keloid formation, especially in melanated skin, is so high that it's just really not worth it. But whoever coined that term and branded it, like they did a wonderful job because everybody wants microblading, not understanding the risks and complications that come potentially with that service. And so nanobrows are this alternative to that. Same result, no bleeding, no scabs, minimal, almost no trauma, no pain. Half my clients go to sleep during the service,
I think I had to do the nano.
right? Or, or if you prefer, the
Okay.
ombre powder brow, which is also a tattoo brow, which is like this soft shaded brow. So like really fine in the front where it would be like really soft and pixelated, going to a more arched style. So that's what I have. I have an ombre powder brow.
It looks great.
Thank you. When we did your brows with the henna,
Hmm.
that was resembling an ombre powder brow.
Yeah, because I loved it. I loved it. I got to get back down there.
Days per 1 nano. Like ombre is not going anywhere. It's classic. Yeah.
So that's good though, because the other one you scared me.
It's terrifying. I never learned microblading. Ever since I got in the industry and like really understood what it was, I said I don't want the liability. I'm here to make people feel good, and not just today, long term.
Right,
Right?
right,
I want to
right.
be working with people who I gain their trust. I want them to continue coming back to me over time, and I'm not going to be able to do that if I'm mutilating them on our first interaction.
Yeah, because that make me whenever I'm feeling pain, I don't want to come back.
Right.
I'm sorry. That's the same. That's totally different from SMP, correct? The SMP I've been studying a little bit.
Okay. I saw you when you said it. You was like, I got it. I got it.
No,
Yes.
because I know that was the hair. That right there, do that hurt though like that? Like the
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
No. The lady I used today, she fell asleep. I didn't even use any anesthetic on her. She just went to sleep.
So that's a way better than what you were saying
Okay,
that we.
but let me be completely honest with you. Like honestly, the men sweat a little bit.
It mean what it mean?
The men always like to get like little beads of sweat and shit. The women like they don't give a shit. Like they're just kind of like, yeah, this is whatever, right? It probably feels like not even as bad as like waxing your legs. And so we're like,
Because
women
beauty
are
is
like,
good for us.
beauty is pain. But as soon as you get the men in the chair, they start to like and sweat a little bit, like. But I do, if I ever see that happening, I do have a topical anesthetic that I put on, so it kind of
Okay, okay, that'll numb them and they get
I
comfortable.
use numbing cream with everything. I don't like pain, girl. I
Me,
do not like pain. I
I
do
know.
not like pain.
When
So
you gave me something because I was chill and I'm not
I
normally
probably
chill.
over anesthetize everybody because I don't like pain.
Right, right.
Mm-mm.
Now wait, what about the scratch marks then? Do they hurt when you cover up the stretch marks? Like, cause I know it's stretch marks T. It's so many people that got stretch marks in this world. They
No.
really need help with that.
There's two different phases for the stretch mark treatment. So the first phase is going to be the high hyaluronic acid
Oh,
tattooing, which essentially causes the skin, so the stretch marks are concave, and introducing the hyaluronic acid locally to the area
mhm.
causes more water to be held in the area and stimulates um that area to become more flat. And so they will be flatter long term instead of concave. And once they're completely flat, we go in and we camouflage them because they're usually like a little bit light, a little bit more silvery in that skin
Right,
texture and tone in that area.
right.
And so we'll color match your surrounding skin and tattoo this stretch mark directly so that it doesn't appear to have that such immense contrast to the rest of the surrounding area. Therefore, it is camouflaged.
That way nobody can see the stretch marks, right?
I will say that it's not like 100% foolproof method. I would give it probably between 60 and 90% depending on the local area. Again, how the skin moves in that area, uh,
Okay.
what part of the body it is, also what the way that light hits it and everything. It's an improvement. It's not like a
Not a
hundred
fix.
percent.
A hundred
It's not a
percent.
fix. It's not a fix. It's an improvement to make sure. Like I do people who do a lot of like hips and butts and breasts and shoulders, and chests and bellies where they don't want to wear a bathing suit. They're so self-conscious. And so if we hit those areas, those target areas, and we improve it, again, though, 60% improvement is so much better than where we started. That's
Right.
worth it for
You'll
them.
still look better
Getting
going
that
out there.
confidence back, that's absolutely worth it.
Yeah, you're right. It
Right.
is.
Yeah.
But you do tattoo removal too. So if you do tattoo,
Your face. It's like,
because that's something else. You putting you're tattooing it on them for the 60%, but you also remove the tattoos.
so
Any
for
tattoo?
tattoo removal, what I do is I am a cosmetic tattoo removal specialist.
Okay.
So if you came to me with a back piece, can I remove it? I would refer you to laser. There's a lot of times when I have clients that show up with prior permanent makeup, microblading, a lot.
Oh.
A lot of microblading shows up. Hey, can you fix this? What do I look like? Like, no. Like, um, sometimes I can because I am who I is, right?
You am who you is.
Sometimes you need help. And so I will refer them to laser. Sometimes clients are not candidates for a laser. What are we going to do? You came to me for help. What are we going to do? I can't fix it by tattooing over it. You are not a safe candidate to receive laser. What are we going to do? So early on in my career, I was faced with that dilemma a few times. And so what I did was I researched alternative options and discovered lift saline solution, which is a tattoo removal method that uses fruit extracts and saline into the skin to break that pigment apart from the cell that it's attached to and is pressed out of the skin. Yes. It is not like laser breaks the pigment apart and it's absorbed lymphatically and eliminated that way. The fruit acids actually break the pigment apart inside the skin and it stays local and is pressed out of the skin.
That's neat.
And it's so atraumatic. Zero risks for scarring, overworking the skin, like any sort of like hypertrophic scarring or keloid or any sort of I've never experienced an adverse effect on anybody's skin. It's so gentle, and efficient and effective.
It's because it's natural.
That part too. It's an all natural product. It's slower. So if somebody is a candidate for laser, I will always say that. And that's the thing about consultations is I lead with honesty and integrity always. Okay. I will never say, oh, you stay here and give me all of your money and we're going to do a bajillion sessions of saline and everything will be fine. If they can do 2 lasers and have the same result, I will always refer you outside. Okay. If that is a better option for you. I'm on your team. I'm here for the
people.
I'm here for the people. I'm here to help you be your best you in any way that I can. If that's just advocacy, education, and referrals, cool. I'm happy with it. Because at the end of the day, I can sleep good knowing that I gave you the best advice that I could. Right?
Right. That's right.
So, yeah, I do tattoo removal because I never asked for this to happen. But the majority of my clients are melanated. I never asked for that. Like when I started in this, let me get all the queens, all the sisters in the city. I didn't do that. It just over time, naturally, my demographic that came to seek my services had melanated skin. And that's where I was initially finding the difficulties with the laser, was that melanated skin is not always a suitable candidate for laser tattoo removal because the laser is finding light and the laser is light finding pigment. It can't always differentiate between the pigment, the melanin, and the hair follicle. So you go to get rid of your tattoo and you leave bald face because you ain't got no eyebrows and hypopigmented in that area. So there's associated with being melanated and seeking laser that are eliminated if you come to me for saline tattoo removal.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm glad you know all this stuff. And you're guiding people in the right direction. Like you said, if you can't do it, you somebody can do it. This just ain't here. It ain't here.
Yeah. It's not even just the saline tattoo removal versus laser. I've had other people call me for consultations for things I am not comfortable doing or have not had the proper instructions to do. Do I have the tools to do it? Yeah, I can figure it out. Am I comfortable and am I willing to risk their livelihood and for the liability? Absolutely not. And so I do have people inside the city that have specializations outside of my own where I will provide that referral if they are, can provide the service more effectively. I will always do that referral.
Yes, ma'am. I get it. I get it. I love it too. I like that you help everybody else out. It ain't about the money, like you said. See, that's how you is anyway. When you come inside of your booth in your room, I don't know, it's the aura. It's
Thank
just
you.
just that I don't know the energy giving me who was that? You giving me Erica Badu slash crystals, all of it.
See,
Like
I really like that's really a goal though, is that I want everybody who comes in here to feel safe, to feel nurtured, relaxed,
that's real.
um, to feel that they're being heard. I would say more often than not, that everybody, man or woman,
Hmm.
or anybody, any age, any color, coming in here has had a horror story that has trauma surrounding some sort of aesthetic service somewhere, and now they've trusted me.
To
I
be
take that
yeah,
very seriously.
it is serious.
They're trying again and they've chosen me.
Hey,
I need to act appropriately. So I try to keep the essence of the room in light of that and to consider that.
and it feel positive in there. It's energy, baby. We need energy. We do. Cause I'm gonna tell you, with the lip blushing, I want to try it. But I'm kind of scared because you said that skin right there, if it's darker on top. Like how could it turn pink if it's too dark a lip?
Neutralization, baby. I don't just put pink pigments on top of the deep tone lip. We neutralize those deep pigments and then put the pink on top of that.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes. Two different processes, honey.
okay.
Simultaneously, yes.
Wait, look. I'm gonna speak for a lot of women in this world when I say this. Cause I
Yeah.
do be hearing little stories, like you just said, how you be hearing them stories when people come to
Hmm.
it's a lot of girls that have horror stories over the permanent eyeliner.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that scary? Do it hurt?
Um, I can't say that it doesn't hurt because I don't have it, right? However, I can say that my clients are typically very comfortable. I use so much anesthetic, babe. I numb. I numb and I numb and I numb. I don't like pain. I offer different styles of eyeliner. So I do like the regular lash line enhancement. That's just like the baby liner. And
Mm-hmm.
then I do the ones that are like a little bit more of like a cat
Yeah.
eyes, smoky eyes. So the smaller the tattoo, the less time it takes, the less discomfort you're in.
Okay, so the
You
smaller
know?
is not as
If we're
big.
doing a lash line enhancement, it's gonna be a lot more comfortable than if we're doing the full half of your lid and a shadow liner.
Yeah, because that's a lot of work on that lid.
Yeah. And it's just very thin skin. It's highly vascular and very thin. So it's just a very delicate process. It's a slow, intentional, delicate process.
I could imagine. That's why I asked that. That was on one of my
Yeah.
lists of the girls asking about the eyeliners, the permanent eyeliner. They was like, "Girl, I'm not getting that." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna ask so we can see, what
Yeah.
she think about this." But you think it's a good idea though, right? It lasts longer, correct?
I've had no complaints ever.
Okay,
I
good.
had one client one time say it didn't take. That's in six
Eyeliner?
years. That's in 6 years of doing them. I've had one person just be like, "Yeah, it doesn't really show up." But that's a risk that's with anybody doing a cosmetic tattoo. Is the risk is there that we're gonna do the work and your body's gonna say, nah, I don't want it there. And it just excretes it or absorbs it.
Hers disappeared.
Yeah,
Hers just. You telling me her eyeliner just disappeared?
that's correct. Yeah, her body ate it.
Oh my goodness, no.
Like it happened.
Ask you, what beauty service instantly boosts someone's confidence?
Shit, all of them.
In your opinion, you can only pick one.
Mm. Eyebrows. Eyebrows.
I ain't nothing but our
Eyebrows.
eyebrows.
Eyebrows. Eyebrows change your whole face. A good eyebrow either makes or breaks a look. You can have good brows and not shit else going for you, and you still be cute. None else but good brows, you be alright.
Wow.
But also, Uh, that's a source of, I don't want to say contention, that's not the right word, a source of frustration
Okay.
for a lot of women
Oh, right.
on a daily basis. So imagine fussing and fretting for anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes over something every single day that's just driving you crazy. And even though you fuss and fret over it for 5 to 15 minutes, it's still not right.
Yeah, because they still don't get even.
And it's still not right. And it's still not right, but you gotta go now. And so you just gotta deal with it. So now stamped on the middle of your forehead is something that you're not confident about. Right. No, honestly though, but you're not confident about, you're not comfortable. You're not comfortable in your own skin because your eyebrows is crooked.
I can figure it
Like,
out.
it's so true. And then so you go to somebody else and you be like, hey, can you fix this? And then they don't. Or they don't do what you ask, or they weren't listening to your needs, your wants. They didn't consider your face shape, your eye shape, your brow bone, the way that the muscles in your forehead move. If you don't consider all those things and they give you the wrong type of brow, now you got that. So it's getting brows right for me is so important. It's so important. It's my number one, and it's not just women either. I've done, what is it, March? Maybe 10 men's brows this year. So 3 a month, yeah, ish. I'm just guessing, but it's about that. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Brows. Like it's not just women wanting pretty brows, it's men wanting to get that facial balancing is the big thing, especially in the medical aesthetics world right now. With all the fillers and all the everything that else is going on. Facial balancing is it. Brows is a part of that facial balancing. A good brow. Your brow. Specifically your brow. Because your brows on me would look crazy and my brows on you wouldn't fit. What is your brow? And figuring out that sweet spot changes everything.
Lashes too?
Lashes are cute.
They're just cute.
I do lashes because y'all asked me to do lashes. I don't do lashes that I want to. I do not do lashes because I want to or enjoy doing it. I do it because y'all asked me so many times I gave in.
Why you don't like doing the lashes? The lashes you do cute.
Thank you. No, I'm not saying they're not cute. I'm just saying they're a pain in the ass. So, I'm not a lash artist. I'm a tattoo artist. Right? So I do lashes because when I was doing henna and doing tint, I had a lot of people ask me, do you do lashes? And I just got asked so many times, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just for you. You know?
That's why you add as a combo.
That's why I added it as a combo. Right. And so I only do the cluster lashes. I am not licensed to do individual lashes in the state of Virginia, and I have no intentions to.
Oh.
People ask me all the time, you gonna become a lash? No. So basically, you need to be an esthetician or a cosmetologist in the state of Virginia to become then lash certified.
Okay.
I ain't doing it. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. Honestly, I have no desire to be a lash artist. I do lashes because I'm a girl's girl and my girls want it.
Okay. Okay, perfect. I'll take
So I
it.
do
I'll
cluster
take
lashes. So I
Just
went and I
keep
got
doing lashes.
certified. I
Look,
did one-on-one training. I got all of the best equipment that I could find. I have multiple different styles and fits of clusters for the girlies that want them. They're here.
Why I take it? Keep doing my. Long as you can do them, you mix it
I
to
can do them. I can do them. Yeah, absolutely.
and like you said, you don't want to do them single anyway. So
I do my own. I'm not doing anybody else's. Mm-mm.
I don't want to lay that long anyway. So don't worry about that. You could cluster me out.
That part, right?
Now, do you have anything coming up? Like any events or anything like that? Like
Oh gosh.
I saw you online. Y'all did a tattoo / little event. It was so cute.
Yes, that was fun, right? So I was with oh my gosh, Cakes Contours. Shout out Cakes. She is a post-op specialized massage therapist in Richmond, Virginia. And she that girl bad, bro. She so if you go get your body done, if you do any sort of like if you need that lymphatic drainage or like post-op care, that's your girl. Like Cakes is it
Like,
for
you
the
know how
city.
they take that little roller and do your stomach? I know
That's
exactly.
her. Yeah, you've seen those videos. Yeah. That's her. That's her specialization. Like she is legit. She's down in North Chesterfield, and so she hosted a tattoo and piercing party, all girls, at the end of
Oh,
February. Yeah, it was a vibe. It was a vibe.
I
I
know it was
walked in
that.
saying, "I'm just here to vend. Like I'm just gonna do my little work." I was doing brow tint and threading and beauty marks and freckles. That was like my little thing that I was doing pop up. And I walked in saying I'm not going to get a tattoo and I'm not going to get pierced.
I still did it.
I still did it.
Girl, what you get?
I lasted all day and I failed at the very end. It was like 10 o'clock that night. I said, "What you got over there? That looks shiny." And I went, "What you got over there? That looks shiny." My ears pierced.
That's what you got, the piercing. It is
Yeah, the
cute.
butterfly.
I love it. Oh,
Yeah,
that is so cute. Did it hurt?
hell yeah. And I got a little tattoo on my hip.
And you got a tattoo on your
Yeah, I ain't
hip.
gonna show you that one. I'm gonna show you that in person.
I know. I see the summer. Summer coming. Summer coming. Now
Yes.
I do. I want you though to let them know how could they reach
Oh,
you and everything. I need to. We all know.
yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked in the last question. I don't really have anything coming up. I found out that I just filled out this form for a Hamptons tattoo party in June, and I don't know what that means precisely or what that would benefit me at all. Tattoo party Hampton. Yeah. In June. I think that would be a lot of fun. Just to go out and introduce, I could do like my little temporary services, like you do brow tints and just like put up some posters of my SMP and just like stand there and just let the people know that I exist. That's my biggest hurdle right now is I went out of the state to help people in Richmond, Virginia with their hair loss, with their hair density concerns, with all of those things. And people were complaining that they were going for hair transplants out of the country
Yeah.
and then coming back and still not having the density that they wanted. And so they'd have to go get SMP. Where's the closest SMP artist? People were
You.
leaving the state.
Yeah, because everybody got to fly somewhere. I see one
So
girl.
there was nobody here doing SMP. So I left the state. I got the education and I brought it back to Richmond. So now I'm the only artist in the city of Richmond performing this, but nobody knows I'm here. Like I left and I brought it back for y'all. I'm right here. Pull up. Right? Men and women. Like,
Yes,
so
yes.
right now, anything that has to do with like, am I going to be doing any events or any pop-ups in the future? It's going to be mass marketing. That's going to be my focus.
Mass marketing. Okay.
Yeah. Just letting
Yeah, I
people
get
know that,
that.
hi, I exist. No rush. I'm not going anywhere, but if you need me, I'm right here.
That's right. Because you know they're
Yeah.
going out of the country for that. So, and you the only one here, girl. You can.
That's
shoot.
it. That's it. I have a
Thanks,
monopoly if I can just get people to look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. You got to market yourself. So,
Yeah.
like you said, you'll just go to the event just to be there.
Yes. Just walk around, tapping people, handing them, just introducing myself.
And
And
those
I also offer referral credits. So I've always done this and just, I don't even know if you know this. I don't think I've ever told you.
No, I don't
If
know.
you send somebody, you hear about me, you don't even know me, right? But you send somebody to me, and they drop your name, I put $25 in your account. I might not even know you. Right. So, I take notes on everything. So when you come in and you say, "Hey, I sent Tori, I sent whoever," I'll look up their account and I'll see that I noted your name in the credit there, and I'll apply it to yours. So anybody who comes in and gets a cosmetic tattoo by me, you get $25 on your account. 100 per SMP. 100.
That is gonna be a plus for somebody.
So I've been talking to barbers, right? I've been talking to barbers in the city, being like, "Hey, yo, I exist, send your people," and I'm throwing them paper. Like as soon as somebody puts their deposit down with me, and it says that you sent them, I call you. What's your cash at? You getting paid? I
That,
reward loyalty. So I'm a hyper loyal person. I reward loyalty.
that's right. They gonna love this. Wait till they see, girl. We got to push this for real, cause you the only one in Virginia.
Only one in Richmond. There's
Only one.
several in Virginia. I'm the only one in Richmond.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Specializing specifically in high quality, only
right.
the best of the best products and equipment here. And even if you're coming from out of state, not out of state, out of town, I've had 2 clients in the last week that I've done consultations with virtually, like this, that they decided to continue. I did one today, one's coming Saturday. One's from over near Roanoke, and this lady was from, I forget, out of the city. And so what I did is like I mail you your pre-care and aftercare supplies. Like I'm so on your team. You don't have to come in here to get prepared to do anything in person. You get to just show up that first day and we get to work.
It's good. Get your stuff organized.
I try. Not really.
Doing good. You doing good, mama. Your
It
stuff.
sounds like it though, don't it?
Hey, you sound amazing. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. You got it. You got it. Ain't no trying and you don't
Thanks,
saying.
girl.
You're
Thanks.
doing it.
Thanks, boo.
You're
I
doing
appreciate
it.
that.
Now I want you to let them know how they can contact you.
I am P as in Paul, B as in boy, D as in dog, scalp dot permabeauty, the sign behind me, on Instagram. So PBD Scalp. I have a website, which is pbdscalp.com, which is just all of the SMP information that you could ever want. My website for booking, as well as my scalp website, are available as links in my bio on my Instagram and on my Facebook.
Okay.
I have a TikTok, but don't.
Well, hey, TikTok blow people up too, so don't count it out now.
I'm not counting it out. It's just a little sad to look at sometimes. Maybe it's like I ain't got no friends.
It's not you. It's not you. I'm telling you, the numbers for everybody change. People been complaining because something done went down on the timelines where people that was getting 5,000 and 6,000 views now is getting like 50 and 60 views. So don't let that discourage you. Trust. I'm telling you.
I don't give it the time or the attention that I should. I never have. So if you hit me on TikTok, it might not be today that I answer. However, I have an Instagram that I'm very active on. My Facebook, I'm active. My phone number is 804-608-9001. I do have a voicemail box that I check regularly throughout the day. So if you do call me, don't answer, leave me a message or shoot me a text and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Again, I'm a one-woman show. So if I'm actively working on a client, my phone is on D&D, right? So if you call, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm hyper-focused to creating the essence and the experience for you. So imagine if, like, some people do get like a little bit short with me sometimes, being like, "Oh, I was calling, or I was working." So, just be a little bit of grace. I'll get back to you fast. I will. I will.
You do.
And I do.
Well, I think I know for a fact they should know now they got a whole lot of information and data they never get.
Thank you. I guess I would like to say, like, my most common question that I receive online: what are your prices? I have all my prices on my website.
You know what? I
do so many services. Like, which price? Which price you looking for? You know what I mean? So everything is listed on my website. I hide nothing. I'm completely open and honest. None of my tattoos are like one time service. I guess my freckles and my beauty marks, but brows, lips, eyeliner, SMP are always more than one appointment. So keep that in mind while you're looking, and I have that listed as well. So what are your prices? They're online. How do I book? Online. How do I book my consultation? Online. How do I do you do in-person consultations? Yes. How do I book it? Online. Do you do virtual consultations? Yep. How much? Nothing. Where? Online. Like, everything that you can book me for, the answers to all of your questions are on my website.
Okay.
Everything. I go into so much detail, it's probably overkill, honestly. I probably say too much.
No, you don't. People ask all those questions, go back and read, and you'll see it all.
It's there. And I never charge for consultations, just to let you know. And I don't think I ever will. In person or virtually over Zoom. I do believe that education should be free. Like I said, I'm a girl's girl. I'm here to advocate for the safest treatment and the safest method of you achieving the goals that you're looking for, and the most stable long term to get you to where you're trying to get to. And so I will always, just to be a vessel of information to help try to guide you and steer you, I will always be that at no cost. If you decide to seek one of my services after that, cool. If you don't, that's okay. Doesn't change the dynamic of that interaction at all.
I love it. That's why you got so many clients that love coming back to you. Girl, and the content is eating down.
Baby, I've been trying.
That's the one when you come outside to go get that air. No, and you and the other client holding hands walking down the steps. Child,
that caused some drama. Did you see that?
I didn't see.
Yo, my phone was blowing up. My clients call and say, "Oh, so you for everybody, huh?" Like,
and no, they want you for themselves. This is my artist.
Who you hold hands with, huh? I was like, "Oh shit,
But hey, you got everybody that come back. It's a loyal thing.
Yeah.
It's a loyalty. That means they're very comfortable coming back with you and love spending time there, getting their stuff done. It feels
that's
good.
like the greatest compliment in the world is that I've made some beautiful friends in this room and people that keep coming back. Not just this is a weird industry because it's not like lashes, babe, or nails or like skincare where like if you find somebody you like, you can go back over and over and over and over and over. With cosmetic tattoo, if I do a good job, I don't have to see you for a few years.
Wow, that's a lot.
You know, like I'm in business to put myself out of business. But when you do come back in a few years, you come back to me. That's the difference.
Man, you could put yourself out of business.
If I do a great job, you don't have to come back for a few years. Ain't that so?
Yeah, that is. They coming anyway though, because they're happy there.
Yeah. I'd hope so. I do my best. I do my best every single time.
Hey, every single thing every person I saw in that look in that mirror and be like, oh my God. I know I couldn't believe it. When I looked at me, I was like, girl. Know for a fact everybody gonna see this and they're gonna love it. Because a lot of people do want to come in probably to get that consultation. They're gonna need it.
Do it.
Hey,
bring it.
Summer coming up too.
Yup. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time.
Because the pool, wipe off your stuff. You better go in there and get that stuff permanent. I need my lips done.
Come on. I'm here for you, baby. $0 consultations, mama. Let's talk about it.
We gonna have to, because baby girl, I'm using that liner and I'm gonna need some pink.
I love doing lips. Like they're so worth it.
It is. It makes it great.
I really honestly can confidently say that with my lips liner, other than that one eyeliner and brows, like nobody comes back and is like, oh, I hate this. I've regretted it. Because I guarantee my work also. I don't know how many people can say that, but like if you're not 100% content and happy at the end of like our 2 sessions for cosmetic tattooing specifically, like I'll make it right. You're gonna be happy.
It could be a lot of people that can't say
won't be happy if I got anything to say about it. You know what I mean? Like
ain't nobody else gonna see here and stand on their work like that.
I do.
Because as soon as you be like you don't like it, you got the service, you ain't gotta worry about it. But
that's so unfortunately common these days, and I think that might be what sets me apart. Is like I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna be here to make sure that you're right long term.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love to hear it. Clock it. Yes. Well, I had an amazing time with you today, and I'm so glad we got you in here to hear everything. All the women need to hear all of this. I mean, hey, why not? You need to know what's going on, girl. You need to get ready for summer. Y'all know who y'all need to come see. And look, ain't too much to it.
And this is like the perfect time because the healing process for especially like brows and scalp, you can't get them wet and you can't sweat on them. So let's do it now, like before July. You know what I mean? So that you don't have to worry about like being inside while you're healing the whole time.
Yeah, because you have to beat the AC. I get it. Because if they get hot, they're going to sweat.
And we can't sweat in a brand new tattoo.
Hey. All right, so y'all need to move now. Look, I think we had a great time here today. I love to bring you on because I know you're fun, outgoing, and you're going to tell the truth.
Yes. Every time.
And I know the girls love beauty, so why not?
Yes. Thank you for having me. This is
pretty smile, brown skin. If you ever ran across me, I'm the chick you won't forget it. Pretty smile, brown skin. If you ever ran across me,